Hey everybody, it's Charmel. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a bob shoulder length faux lock install. I'm going to be doing these really textured, natural looking faux locks. So before I do any install, I always start by pre-sectioning my hair into plaits. It makes the process go by a lot faster. If you have the time, I recommend pre-sectioning your hair like a day prior. And I'm also going to be doing freestyle parting. So I usually start by braiding the root and then just twisting it. And I'm going to show you guys what kind of hair I'll be using. I've done a lot of faux locks, goddess locks installs. So I'm going to be using a mixture of hair, just getting rid of old hair that I have in my closet. I usually get a lot of flack when I do videos like this because you guys want to know like exactly what kind of hair it is, how many of each pack that I use and all that other stuff. But I'm going to do my best to ID all the types of hair I'm using, and if I can't ID the exact brand or what type of hair it is, I'm going to give you guys a suggestion for something that's similar. Like most faux locks, you'll need some type of kinky, fluffy type of hair. So I have a pack of the Jamaican braid from Bobby Boss. I've used this hair in several videos. Other hair that I'm going to be using is from the Curl Refinery. I used to purchase their goddess lock kits, and it came with like this fluffed out afro curly hair. And so here is the last type of hair that I'm using, and I don't know what brand this is, but you'll need like a water wave, deep wave type of hair. So you can use any brand. Just remember to get afro, fluffy, kinky hair, as well as more of a soft curl, water wave, deep wave type of hair. And all the hair that I'm using is also synthetic. So you're gonna need a piece of the water wave, deep wave type of hair. I'm gonna use about this much. So I'm just gonna take my crochet hook and I'm going to crochet the water wave textured hair through the base of my twist. And so this is what I'm going to use for like the length. So then I'm going to take the kinky hair, going to grip all that hair in one hand, and I'm going to start wrapping that kinky hair around this other hair. You can crochet this hair in as well, but I don't really find the need to crochet like my kinky texture hair because for the most part it usually stays in place. So you guys see I have two pieces of the water wave textured hair, so I'm going to take one of the pieces out and then I'm going to continue wrapping around that hair. Alright, and so then once I get to my desired length, if you have any hair left over, you can either leave it out if you want to go for the goddess lock look, or you can fold it up and wrap around it. So I'm just bringing the wrap back up. Then once I start to run out, I'm just going to tie a knot. And then I'm just gonna wrap the rest down until it runs out and then palm roll it. And so then you have this little piece of hair here. So I'm just gonna frizz that out a little bit. And then I'm just gonna take that piece of hair and loosely wrap it around the lock. And this is what's going to give the lock a little more texture and dimension. When you run out of that, you can also just tie it off as well. I like to just roll through it just to add to the frizz. And that is pretty much it. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm using a mixture of, it's a mixture of 1B, 2, and 4. Alright, so I'm going to walk you guys through the process one more time. So I take my water wave hair and I'm going to crochet that through the base of my twist. And then I take my fluffy kinky hair and I just start wrapping around all of that hair. And then once I reach about an inch or so down, I pull out a piece of the water wave hair and I set that to the side, and then I finish wrapping all the way down to the bottom until I get to the length that I want. And I'm going down to about my shoulder length, and then once I reach my shoulders, I start wrapping back upwards. And then once I run out of that hair, I tie it in a knot, and it's best to tie maybe 2 to 3 knots. I didn't mention that at first, but definitely tie about 2 to 3 knots to make sure that the lock is secure. And then I take that water wave piece that I left out and I just start wrapping that around my lock. And then once I run out of that hair, I also secure it with a knot, and that's it. It's really simple. I've seen people like crocheting like tons and tons of different pieces of hair just to create the texture, but I was honestly able to get this texture just with these 2 types of hair, and it looks very natural in my opinion. And then also keep in mind that faux locks will naturally frizz over time, so you don't have to worry about going too overboard with trying to add texture. Alright you guys, so here is the final look for this install. I love these. I've done tons of faux lock videos here on my channel, and by far this is like top 3 of my favorite installs. It's very lightweight. It's not heavy at all. It still has a lot of movement. They're very textured and natural looking, and I like that each lock kind of looks different and they're not super uniformed. I apologize again that I couldn't be super specific on certain details regarding the hair and stuff. However, whenever you do any type of faux lock install, again, I've done this so many times with so many different types of hair, and I think the thing that makes them always look the best is when you don't try to mimic someone's style specifically, and when you don't try to be too perfect when you're installing them. No one's natural locks will ever look completely the same, so don't get too caught up on the hair types. Again, you'll need a fluffy, coarser type of hair, and then like a soft water wave. Since I wasn't starting with fresh packs of hair, it's kind of hard to determine like how much hair I actually use, but if you're starting with fresh hair, I'd say you need 1 pack of your water wave hair. Because of the length, you can cut the hair in half, so you only need 1 pack of your water wave hair, and then I'd say maybe about 3 packs of the fluffy textured hair. Go with long lengths again so you can cut it in half and you get more length for your money. That is gonna be it for this install. I think I'm gonna stick with protective styles this summer. I was wearing wigs for a minute, and I don't know, it's just something about protective styles that have been hitting harder than my wigs lately, and I think I want to keep up with the protective styles this summer. So more braids, more faux locks, twists. So if you have a specific style that you would like me to do, or a specific color maybe that you would like me to try with braids, twists, faux locks, etc., let me know down in the comment section, because I'm definitely looking for new protective styles to try this summer. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.